Hello and welcome back. I'm Mrs. Sanborn, and I'm going to continue with a short lesson on the writing of the booklet. After you have read a few articles about animals, you're going to have your student choose one. If they read about elephants, monkeys, and butterflies, you say, which one would you like to write a book about? Now, because my previous lesson was about monkeys, that's the one that I'm going to give you an example on. In your packet, you have completed at least one of the writing organizers to gather your facts, your information about your animal. And then you'll see that there are two booklets. Now, the one that I'm going to use first in this first week is labeled Week 1. And that's because to help you get started, this first week has some sentence structure already on it to help guide you and to help guide your student. And there are should be 3 pieces of paper front to back, or 5 pieces or 5 pages if you have it digitally, but you can print it back to back. Only print the ones that you're going to use on that day. You'll get out your reading. You'll have your organizer, and then also included in your packet is a checklist that we use in the classroom. This reminds our writers that what we've learned to do is use an uppercase letter at the beginning of a sentence, use finger spaces between our words, to put a punctuation at the end of a sentence. So most of the time we use a period, but sometimes we can ask a question, or if we're real excited about what we're saying, we put an exclamation point. And then to know that if we're using a sight word that we know, it should be spelled correctly. But if we're using a word that we don't know, we stretch it out and just write a letter for every sound that we hear. So those words that we don't know can be spelled incorrectly. We use phonetic spelling. We don't stress on those. So don't forget wow pictures. So if we're drawing a picture, we want to make sure that we add lots and lots of details. If you're drawing your animal inside of a house, what else can you add in the picture to show that they're inside the house? If they're in the yard or out in the woods, what are some details that you can add to show your reader where that animal is? Okay, let's get started. On this first page, it says start with naming the animal and drawing a picture. So on this first page, I do have some sentence structure here. It says this animal is A. So I'm going to have my student trace those words and then write the name of the animal. So I'm going to trace those words. This animal is A. And then have my student write the name of their animal. And in mine, it's a monkey. Now, my guide or my goal is to have them put their letters neat and careful on the page. That means their lowercase letters will start at the dotted line, sit on the bottom line, and be neat and careful. The tall letters go all the way from the top to the bottom. Letters that go below the line dip down into the basement. Those are the terms that we use when we're writing. So after they've traced these letters and finished the sentence, I have punctuation. I'm going to draw a picture of a monkey. Now, this is where we get our details in here. If we're drawing a picture of a monkey, obviously, they can use the picture on the story here to help them. You can look up another picture of a monkey online. You can look in a book that you have at home, and there are all different ways that you can add to your picture there. Encourage details by asking, what did you learn about where animals live? And then what details can you add in the picture to show that? On Thursday, you've reviewed your writing here and your reading. So you're going to look at your organizer and say, okay, to make your monkey look realistic, let's look at the appearance here, what it looks like, and what did you write here to add to your animal to make it look realistic. And then look at the next page. On this first day, you can probably finish maybe 2 of the pages. That would be the goal in the classroom. But if you only get to 1, that's fine. So the second one, it says write and draw about how the animal looks, the appearance. So it's got the eyes on here and goes with the eyes on here. I would say let me show you that up close. It has the word the on there to start our sentence. So you would trace the word the. They would add the word for the animal, has. And then down here on the Empty spots is where they would add something about the appearance of the animal. So I would write the monkey has, maybe I would say a tail or fuzzy fur. And that's where I would add some details for that. And then on Friday, I could keep going with the next page where it says write and draw about what your animal eats. I would keep going. The monkey eats. I would look here what I wrote. Fruit, leaves, seeds. Draw a picture of a monkey eating. Where does the monkey live? There's my house. The monkey lives in a tree. Draw a picture of a tree with a monkey in it. And then the last part of this booklet is an exciting fact. So something exciting about monkeys, or something exciting is they swing in trees, they can do tricky jobs. So something that you learned about your animal that could be an exciting fact is what you add on that last page. After you've got your words and your pictures in pencil, you would go back and encourage your student to add some colors that make sense. For example, if I'm going to color my monkey, am I going to color it purple, or am I going to color it maybe with some browns or some gray colors? Probably with browns or gray colors, because those are the colors that monkeys actually are in the wild. Okay, I hope this was helpful. If you need more tips and tricks, go ahead and contact your classroom teacher. Have a great day.